could just make those myself, and you should. Let me show you how I make mine. First and probably most important thing you're gonna need is clay. You can use any kind of clay that you like, but I love air dry clay. I think it's forgivable, easy to work with. You don't have to bake it or anything. It usually dries pretty quickly, especially for smaller projects. This is the Crayola air dry clay. This is a 5-pound tub. I get it on Amazon for like $10 to $11. Also, I will say that this is the only thing that I have to keep buying. Pretty much everything aside from wire cutters that I just got the other day, I've had since 2020, 2021. So things last a very long time. If you're making jewelry and you want things to be uniform in shape and size, then stencils are going to come in handy. But it's also okay if your things don't look exactly the same because you made them by hand, and that's what makes them beautiful and fun. But these stencils are also anywhere from like $8 to $9 on Amazon. They come in lots of different shapes and sizes, but I primarily use these two for my earrings and pendants. You're also going to need paint. I use acrylic paint. Acrylic paint is also super affordable. I would just stay away from any kind of water-based paint, but gouache could also work. Just be mindful that water does start to deteriorate the clay. The biggest like bulk of things that you're gonna need are the jewelry making supplies themselves. If this is already sounding like too much to you, you should also check out your local library, because I've heard of numerous people saying that there is a section at their library with used craft supplies, or just like craft supplies that you can just go use and then use a space to make your things. So take advantage of that. Also support your library. Pliers, anywhere from $5 to $10. If you buy them individually or in a set, it kind of just depends. Jump rings, lobster clasps and chains for necklaces, earring hoops. Buttons are really fun if you have any old buttons, or you could thrift these. You also don't need charms or beads. You can make beads out of clay, which I really love doing. That's what these are down here. You can have absolutely so much fun making art. It doesn't need to be expensive. Reach out to people in your life and see what art supplies they have. And art is always better with friends. Okay, love you. Bye.